Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the 5 mistakes I made when I started out my fitness journey. I've been getting a lot of DMs from girls asking me about things, asking me about stuff that I will talk about in this video, ask me what they should eat and whether what they're doing is correct or wrong, just because I've had some experience with it now. And this is very reasonable. Females, especially in fitness, we tend to get benefited off of our insecurity in our bodies, and there's a whole market that makes money off of our insecurities and trying to sell us stuff. So I'm just here to tell you some of the stuff that isn't necessarily true that you might have heard from reading stuff online or off Instagram. So let's get started. Here are the 5 things I wish I knew when I started my fitness journey. All right, the first thing is you do not need to always eat clean. Like, I know you'll see a lot of guys like really bro fit buff dudes just packing like rice and chicken and and that's really good. It's very beneficial to eat super healthy, but if you want to eat junk food every once in a while, it is totally okay to do so. Like, I think as women, we tend to restrict ourselves very much because maybe this is not true for you, but a lot of women and girls I know have been growing up dieting, and because we have this dieting mindset and this mindset that we always have to lose weight or do something to the extreme, but you do not need to always eat super clean. Like, you can have a cookie every once in a while, you can have whatever you want every once in a while. It's just in moderation. In the beginning, I used to eat super clean. I ate rice and vegetables and stuff like that. I was vegan, and now I'm a little bit more, I lean a bit more towards eating stuff that I enjoy eating, because that makes the whole fitness journey a lot more enjoyable for me, especially if it's something that you want to stick to. If you eat stuff you hate eating all the time, you're not going to want to work out for much longer because it's just going to be something you hate doing. So now my diet just consists of hitting my protein targets and just eating whatever I want in between. And your body naturally does crave healthier foods. Like, you will want vegetables or you will want fruit. It's not like you're going to eat junk food all the time. So don't worry that once you start eating, like, you won't stop. Like, you're allowed to have stuff in moderation. That's my first tip. All right, my second tip is I expected way bigger results than I got. So I compared my body a lot to other Instagram models, which is really bad. It's really bad in general, but especially like working out, I was like, why am I not growing like this? Well, the truth is, they have been working out for years. Or even if they had been working out for months and the same amount of months as you have been, and they have just grown more. There's a lot of factors that goes into growing muscle. Like, just don't be so hard on yourself and don't compare yourself to other girls or other boys. If you and I ate the same amount of calories and did the same amount of exercise, we would still look very different. Like, that's just how bodies work. And how fitness works is that you do progressive overload. So you always try to be better than how you were last week. And you just try to lift more than you did last week and lift more than you did last month. It's not about lifting more than the girl next to you. So just try not to compare yourself and kind of just set yourself some realistic goals. Just be grateful about how your body's growing regardless of how quickly or what it looks like. I think building a healthy relationship with your body through fitness is very doable, and it's something that has helped me. But make sure that's why you're doing it and not because you hate your body. Just learn to love yourself, please. It's very important. The third one, I followed a lot of fitness influencers in the beginning, and I'm sure a lot of girls do that when they first get into fitness. And I followed all their advice, and that's not necessarily a good idea. For example, a lot of their workout guides are really not that good. They're really not. If you are going to purchase a workout guide, I really, really suggest that you do a ton of research. Make sure that they're certified, and make sure to look up actual results and not just the results that they post. You should look up like on Reddit and reviews on YouTube. You should just see what other people have said about them. If you can see a sample of the guide, that would also be good, because sometimes people just put like, it literally looks like an 11-year-old made it and it's not even that good. Like the best guide I ever did was Mark Carroll's. It killed my butt. My butt was so sore. It was so good. And another good one was Taylor Katie. Her name is Kate Taylor, I think, actually. But that one was one of the best guys. And there's some guys that are just not good, and some advice out there that is absolutely horrendous. As someone who has suffered from an eating disorder for so long, there's so many people out there that are fitness influencers that perpetuate this like eating disorder mindset that a lot of young girls are seeing, and I don't like it, especially on TikTok too. Like I see some whack advice on TikTok. Do not take any fitness advice from TikTok unless they are certified personal trainers or dietitians, not freaking nutritionists. Please learn the difference. Just do your own research, question everything, and just, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Gosh, I could do a whole video on how like crazy, how some of the advice I've seen is so absurd. All right, moving on. I didn't eat enough when I first started working out. I was not eating enough at all. I was vegan and I was really restricting myself. Again, with the like dieting mindset, I was like, oh, I have to be like super slim thick, but I'm not. And like, that's not how you get slim thick. Like, you see those girls on like looking good on Instagram, they eat so much. And if they don't, unfollow them. That's not how you should do it. I actually read somewhere, dietitians and like actually people who went to school for it for years say that no one should be eating below 1,400 calories. Like no matter how tall, short, like whatever you weigh in your fat percentage, you should not be eating less than 1,400 calories. So if they promote anything less than that, whack, unfollow. Eat enough, make sure you get your calories in, because you will not grow. Make sure you get your protein in. I was not eating enough protein in the beginning because I thought I could just, I was like, oh, it's just bro science. Like, you don't need that much protein. You don't, but there's a specific measurement, and I'll put it up here. That's actually true. You need to be eating this. And you need to be eating that protein right after you work out, especially muscles. It's like proven beneficial that you need to eat protein right after you work out. The last tip I can give is that I wish I didn't over-exercise. I over-exercised so much when I first started working out. I was really, really pushing myself, and I think this comes with a little bit of a like the mindset I had when I kind of had my eating disorder. It's like, oh, I have to work out really hard and do so much to grow muscle. Like, you don't. You do need to work, but you don't need to overwork your body. Like, working out 7 days a week on your muscles is not going to help you. You need rest days. Your muscles need to recover. You can't just be like, okay, I'm not going to take any rest days. Like, your muscles are not going to heal. You're not growing. That makes no sense, girl. You're not going to grow more muscle by working out more. I mean, if you're not working out enough, maybe, but there's no enough. Working out at least a little bit is fine. Everyone gets there at their own pace. Like, take a day off. Go explore. Eat some food. Eat some carbs. Oh my God. If one more person tells me they're going keto, I will actually like freaking yell. No one should be keto. I'm so sorry if you're keto. Like, this is a keto hate page. I just hate any type of diet that like restricts one macronutrient. Could you imagine? Like, could you imagine not eating carbs? Could you imagine not eating bread or potatoes? Oh my God. Guys, like, if you're watching this and you feel like your diet's missing something, like maybe bread, or you like look at pizza and you're like salivating, like you want pizza, please eat it. Life is so short. Like, could you imagine turning 70 and thinking, oh my God, I wish I ate more pizza when I was like 18. I don't know. I don't want people to have this idea that fitness is like so difficult and you can't eat whatever you want or whatever. Like, I don't like that gatekeeping type mentality. Like, I think everyone should get into working out because it is good for you and it makes you feel good. And it helped me a lot with my mental health and my body image, even when I didn't feel like I looked good. Doing something for yourself like that builds your relationship with yourself. And it helps, like, if you do it right, it helps fix your relationship with food. I think the gym could be very beneficial for a lot of people, but they're scared away from it because so many people tell you how to do it one way or another. But just like, you don't need to do that. Don't let these influencers tell you you need to like freaking use diet suppressors. Oh my God, like, I'm just saying, I wish I knew fitness was a lot more accessible than it is. You don't need to be scared about going into the gym because there's too many guys. You don't need to be scared about being bad at the gym. Like, everyone is bad. Like, I'm horrible at certain things, and I bet some of the guys that are like extra buff at the gym are awful at some of the things you're extremely good at. So just think about that every single time you're fit. And if you're watching this and you haven't started yet, like, this is your sign. Go start. Go work out. If you're feeling like you should work out. Thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Have a lovely day. Thank you.